What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy. Something. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick demonstration over Raizes by Zach Sound. And we also have a giveaway. What is Raizes, you may ask? Well, it is a sample player with a bunch of different sample libraries you can use in it. I also want to add there will be a giveaway in this video. So we'll be giving away 3 different products. Shout out to Zach Sound for that again. Stick with me until the end of the video to see how you can win. But let's go ahead and get right into Raizes or Raizes. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. I'm going to just say Raizes for the rest of the video, but it could be Raizes too as well. It's just translation, as we may know. But as you see here, Raizes, it says create, modulate, and perform. So it's got 6 advanced layers, 36 effect slots, a modulation engine, custom arpeggiators. It's got a lot that you can do in this little sample engine. Some of the instruments that they have are going to be this Lyra, Asteroid, Ethosphere, Aurelius, Nebula Keys, BA. So these are just going to be some of the things that we're going to go over in today's video. I'm going to go over each one of, well, at least some sounds in some of these kits. As you see here, if you purchase one of these expansion packs, you get the free Raizes player. So, you can't beat that as well. So let's go ahead, hop into FL Studio, check this thing out. This thing right now is currently really good for like atmospherics, beats, and sounds and stuff like that. So a lot of these packs are going to be for atmospheric and cinematic sounds and stuff like that. Of course, me being the YouTuber that I am, I absolutely did not make an atmospheric beat. Well, I made a couple of beats, but I'm only going to play one because this thing has a lot to go through. So I don't want to make it a half-hour video. But this is the little sample beat that I made using Raizes. Is all of the melodic sounds, and it sounds like this. All right, guys, so that was the little demo beat I put together using Raizes. I'll just let you guys kind of hear the sounds that I use real quick separately, and then we'll go ahead and break this bad boy down. So this was the first sound that I used. So pretty dope. I'm just going to highlight this section so that I can play the next few pieces. And then this was the second sound that I used. And then this was the third sound that I used. All right, so that was the second sound that I used. Let's go ahead and open up this Raizes player and check this thing out. So you're going to get different presets in this thing. So let's go ahead and we'll start off with this sound pack right here. So this one is called Aurelius, and it's going to have sounds that sound like this in here. All right, so as we're looking at Raizes here, you'll notice that we have these different controls on the front, so we can brighten up our sound, we can add reverb, we can add different effects, and so on and so forth. So if I was to just hold down some notes right now and push these up, you'll hear the difference in the sound. So you can hear how it's adding so much more space and it's adding so much more to that actual sound. And you can basically do this with all the presets. So let's just go to another preset real quick and just see what it sounds like at random. So this one sounds super ethereal. So that's fire there in itself. These are all art based. So what's cool about this is you have different presets in here. So you have art based, melody arps, hybrid, pads, plucks. I made my own preset. So this was one of the presets that I made. I kind of like the way that this one sounds. But this bad boy sounds kind of like this. So you know what I'm saying? That's a pretty nice sounding preset right there, if you ask me. But again, with this, you're gonna get all kinds of different cool presets. So we're gonna get through some of the layers and some of that stuff here in just a moment. But I want to use a different sound pack for that, or a different expansion. But this was just the one I had loaded up, so I figured we might as well play some presets real quick before we go. You know what I'm saying, to the next one. So here are some of the pads that you'll get in here. So like I said, you are gonna get some pretty cool stuff in here. Let's check out some of these melody arps real quick too, just real quick. Just some interesting sounding stuff in here. All right, so with this plugin, you are able to download everything into the actual, you know what I'm saying, the VST or in the DAW. So all you would have to do is click on one of these and it would download for you. Let's go ahead and pull up these Nebula keys real quick. So this is just the init on these. So we're gonna turn down the BPM just a little bit on this bad boy. All right, so now that we have Nebula keys up, let's go ahead and find us a preset. We're just gonna kind of run with this faded letters real quick. It sounds like. Right? So with this, what's pretty cool about this is you have different layers that you can mess with. So as you see here, we have different sampler layers that we can mess with. So we have sampler layer number 1. We have sampler layer number 2. And we have sample layer number 3. So if we wanted to, we could easily add another, we could add drift to this instead. Right? But when you're looking here under the sampler, you've got your level, you've got pan, pitch, width, which layer that you want to add. So you know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of different layers that you can add. We can come over here and add a BA layer if we wanted to. So we can add all kinds of just different layers from a different plug or a different sample library if we have all the sample libraries. We have control over the width and everything like that. We have control over stretch mode. We got our playback settings here. Obviously, you see we can draw an envelope here if we want to, and we can make this however we want, as far as, building our ADSR in. So we have that. We have an amp down here, which we can add drive to. Then we have other things that we can mess with, like smooth burn, the different modes, I guess. So let's go ahead and go aggressive with warp drive. It's kind of fire. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. And we got two different filters over here. We have a low pass and a high pass. That's kind of fire in itself. Then obviously you see we have two different other samplers that we can use here too as well. We also have wavetable over here. So you know what I'm saying? Depending on which one that you have, you can use the wavetable 1 and 2 to add different stuff to it too as well. And then we also have a custom sampler where you can drop audio in this bad boy and then you can layer it with it too. So let's go ahead and just drop a piece of audio in here real quick. We'll come to this sound pack right here. One shot. And then we'll use the cello. So bam, now we have this in there. So let's take it up to C5. So, I mean, I'm saying we've got a pretty fire little sound that we've just created, just adding some stuff in there. So let's go to another one real quick. We'll go to another preset. All right, so we'll hit this Holomore for now. Let's go ahead and drop it. So now as we're looking at this thing, we got a bunch of different effects that we can use. So you see we've got EQ, reverb, but we can drop 6 different effects on each one of the layers. So on the 3 sampler layers, the wavetables and the custom sampler layer, we can drop different effects on there. So again, so let's add a little bit crusher on this. Now let's add a little bit of delay on this bad boy. All right, now let's throw something else on here too. We've got wow and flutter. So let's go ahead and throw this on there. We'll take this off for now. So you can hear that little wow flutter on there. They also have this other reverb. It's kind of more like a shimmer reverb. And then when we hop underneath here, they've got different arpeggiators. So you can even arpeggiate each of the different layers. You know what I'm saying? So we can turn this on and we can just kind of mess with this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you can hear how it goes. Let's go ahead and speed this back up a little bit. But you can hear how the ARP is working now, right? But you can still hear other layers with it. So you can hear the chords going underneath it from the second sample layer, and then you can hear the ARP going too as well. So that's pretty nice. You can put it on shuffle and you can speed it up too, so it doesn't have to go so long. So that's nice there too. And then you can put shuffle. You got different stuff you can mess with, like modes up and down. You can go through different octaves. So we can go 3 octaves, and then we can make it jump around too. So for me, that is fire in itself. And then it still keeps getting better. So you can come over here into this MIDI mode. And then on this MIDI mode, you can get this MIDI generator and you can create MIDIs in here. So you can hear it's playing the chords and it's playing the ARP on top of that, which is pretty nice. Because if I came back over here and just turned the ARP off and then came back to MIDI and push play. But you have control over, you can select your scale, so you can pick, you know, whatever scale. You can pick whatever you want it to be, whether you want it to be sustained, seventh, triad, whatever you want it to be. You can randomize the time and all this other stuff. And then you can just hit generate, bam. And then whatever chords you get, you can easily grab them right here and you can drag and drop them into your DAW, just like this, blah, and you see that they're right here. So you also have some control over modulation, LFOs, your MPE if you have an MPE controller, a table, attack, and your mod wheels. And then you have some master effects too over compressor, gate, and limiter. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna play a few presets from some of the other packs. Just because so you guys can kind of hear what some of these other sounds sound like. Because this thing is pretty fire when you think about all the stuff that you can do in this thing. I really like this Lyra kit. I think I played a few sounds in there. This BA is pretty nice too. It's like soundscapes. Let's go ahead and bring this back down to about 90. So let's check out some of the skitty cityscapes in here. Just some interesting sounds in here. Let's go ahead and check out one more pack real quick and see some of the sounds in that pack too as well. So let's go ahead and check out this chroma textures. Let's go ahead and find us a little preset in here. So they got evolving sounds. Let's find one of these. One more. All right, guys, so that's basically Raizes and some of the libraries that go on with this thing. Now we're at the point of the video, which I know a bunch of you guys have been waiting for. We are going to be giving away 3 different libraries for Raizes. In order to enter, all you have to do is type down in the comment section, "I need that." And then I will go through and randomly pick, I'll draw somebody on a video like I normally do. I'll put all the names into a wheel. We'll draw the wheels live on a video so you guys can see it. And then let me know what you want, which one of these libraries you want, whether it's the Chroma textures, or it's Lyra, Asteroid, Aurelius, BA, Ethersphere, Nebula Keys. The ones that I typically like the best right now at the moment are Nebula Keys, Lyra, BA, Cityscapes, and Chroma textures. So again, if you want to enter the giveaway, just enter down below in the comment section, "I need that Nebula Keys," or whichever one it is that you want, and we will get you entered into the drawing. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Some, hit the keys.